provide the check and balance when the executive branch of government goes too far. The constitutional check on them is the court saying you've gone too far. You've gone beyond what the executive's role is in the Constitution. Can't do that. When the legislature does that, we expect the courts again to say the legislature's gone beyond their constitutional role and to rein them in when they've done so. But who tells the judges when they've gone beyond their constitution? The judges themselves have to have the restraint to do that, the self-discipline. Cases need to be decided on the law and the facts, uninfluenced by the considerations, as I mentioned. We cannot let our personal political philosophy get into the way of making the decision. The legislature and the executive offices have been elected. They've gone through the process of being vetted by the folks who elected them. That's the democratic process. They're the ones that had to state what they felt about tax policy, spending priority, social issues, and so on. It was mentioned there's Canon 7 earlier in the presentation. That means there's things that judges can't talk about. So you can't ask us about some of those things. And so in one of those that protects the independence of the court and it protects people's confidence that the judges are deciding these things impartially without preconceived ideas. But if in fact we bring those preconceived ideas and our partisan feelings about legislation to the bench, then we're hiding behind that and subverting the democratic process. So it's very important that judges maintain that discipline and restraint. I propose to do that.